Welcome everyone to the Side Drive Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Side Drive Fast Picks. And you haven't seen us, unless you watched the Why Fans Love Jeff Gordon video, in a long time. It's been 2 weeks since we've done a race review. Of course, we had that interview with Slade Gravett,
which was real awesome.
So hopefully you joined us for those videos. But if you have only joined us for race reviews, it's been a while since we've seen you. How you been?
We've been bored.
Yeah.
No racing. So
we've been sitting on the couch watching the blank TV. There's no racing going on. What the heck, man? So
yeah,
we are going to see if we can predict the winners for this weekend at Talladega. That's probably not going to happen because there's such a greater chance of anyone winning. You'd have a better chance if you just pulled the name out of the hat, really.
Possibly. Because just about anybody can win at Talladega. I mean, you got to avoid the big one and draft real well, and it's just you just got to be there at the end.
And you got to make sure you don't cause the big one. That's probably the number one.
Yep.
So anyway, before we make our picks and probably be terribly wrong, we'll review how we did at Richmond, which was again 2 weeks ago. So if we get any facts wrong, just know we're trying to remember from 2 weeks ago. So at Richmond, I picked Cole Custer, which ended up actually winning the race.
Yep.
And that was my 5th win of the season. So yay me.
I don't want to hear it.
So he did win the $100,000, second win of the season. So that was really great for him and great for that team.
He didn't share none with you, did he?
No. So if I pick one of the Dash for Cash guys and they actually win, they better pay me at least $1 or something.
I know it's something, just like thanks.
Give me a hat or something like that. So you picked Noah Gragson, who had a great race car, really.
He had a real strong car. He ran the top 5 and most of the day, and then towards the end got caught up in a wreck and finished 22nd, which hate it for him, but he's going to do a lot better this year, I believe, and he's just getting better each week.
And so on the Cup side, I picked Kevin Harvick to win that race. He finished 4th, just right behind the big battle between those three. One mistake out of one of those guys, he would have been there, but unfortunately that didn't happen. And as for you came really close with Clint Bowyer.
Yeah, I had Clint Bowyer, and he had a really fast car. I mean, he was chasing the leaders down. I thought he was going to get Martin Truex Jr. towards the end, but with the arrow push and everything, he couldn't get to him. I was like, just knock him out of the way. Do a Joe Logano or something, just. But
you're going to have Martin Truex hating us.
I know it. Truex, it's nothing personal. I just picked Clint.
I just wanted to win, man.
I got to get a win, the win column here. So, congratulations to Mark Truex for winning that one. I knew it was coming pretty soon for the way he's been running, but I was really hoping Clint Bowyer would win.
Yeah, it's really interesting. We went the entire season. I picked 5 trucks and Xfinity winners correctly, and you picked one of those, and no Cup. We have not picked a Cup winner correctly. I don't know if it's just the new package we can't get or something.
We're just close. We're just a couple hundred miles off.
Yeah. Close. So yeah, it's like week 10 or so, and still no win for the Cup. Can we change that at the most unpredictable track that is named Talladega? They say that this track is haunted and cursed. Maybe since we're haunted and cursed, maybe
a negative and negative is a positive.
Yeah, it'll be a positive, and we'll sweep the weekend.
We'll see about that.
So first up is the Xfinity Series, and which I think that package is the same for them, so nothing too drastically different. So who are you going with for that race?
I believe I would go with John Hunter Nemechek. He's been running real well, He's always run strong. He's real aggressive, and at Talladega, sometimes you gotta be aggressive. So I believe he's going to get in victory lane.
And that team won there last year with Spencer Gallagher, so maybe they'll go back to back.
Possibly.
And as for me, I'm going with Justin Haley, who is, he's been knocking on the door for some good finishes. And also I think that team really deserves a win. It'd be awesome to see that team get one.
Yeah, I can see he's really improving that program since he started this year. Running real well, and also he's going to be in the Cup Series.
So he'll get some extra practice in practice. So he'll get into the Cup car and actually, get some more practice in the field and how to draft. So maybe he'll have that edge over everyone else.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. He's going to be driving a 77 car in the Cup.
He likes those same numbers side by side. So now, the Cup Series. Probably even more unpredictable since we don't know how the race is going to, race.
Yeah.
So with the whole new package, no restrictor plate, just a tapered spacer, new spoiler, new almost everything about the car. So we don't know how it's going to race. We don't know if it's going to be tandem drafting or what we've seen before, something completely different, or a mixture of all of those. So we don't know.
I can about guarantee there's going to be some stage racing. There's going to be maybe some passing, some bumping, some wrecking, and one person's going to win.
And then with that, NASCAR has its first tie, and we have two winners. Where they have to race each other on foot across the entire track. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrible. That's like 2 miles, I think.
Well, Jimmy Johnson probably can do it.
Yeah, congratulations, Jimmy Johnson, you win. So, anyways, before we get into a whole new discussion about running, who you gonna go for?
Well, I believe this week is going to end the Penske and Gibbs reign, and we're going to see Stewart-Haas in victory lane with Kevin Harvick. He's getting his first win.
Yeah, so with me, I disagree. I think Penske is going to just win them all, really, when it comes to Talladega. They won the spring race last year with Joe Logano, and they've won a heck of a lot with Brad Keselowski, and that's who I'm going with. I think Brad's going to win this weekend, get his third victory of the season, tying himself with Kyle Busch, and I know he doesn't want to do that because he doesn't like Kyle Busch. He doesn't want to be tied to him. So.
Yeah, but he wants a Talladega win too. So
yeah, which I think would be his 7th Talladega win. So pretty impressive. He is the closest to Dale Earnhardt Jr. In terms of who is the best restrictor plate racer actively, but the second best right now I would say is Joey Logano, and normally when I pick Brad, Joey wins, and so yeah, that might happen. But
really it's you got to come down to the end, you got to finish the race, miss the big wrecks, so really anybody can win. I'd keep an eye on like Matt DiBenedetto, Michael McDowell, because they always seem to run well at restrictor plates.
Yeah, normally we try to pick some like unpredictable winners, but this time we're like, we've learned our lesson from that. We're just gonna go for the heavy hitters.
Yeah, because I'm going back like last year. The team that worked the best together was Stewart-Haas. They drafted real well because they just, once they all hooked up, all four of them was in line, and they just dominated last year's race. And I believe they'll do the same thing this time.
Yeah, and we've seen Joe Gibbs Racing. They tested that out at Daytona, and they won that race. So maybe we'll have like a battle of the organizations. If there is tandem drafting, of course, we might see like, here's a line of Stewart-Haas, here's a line of Penske, and here's a line of Gibbs. So it might be really interesting towards the end. It might be like the 2012 race, maybe. We really don't know. So
yeah, so many single car teams can be in trouble.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't have a teammate,
can we be friends?
Make a good friend out there. So that's our picks of the week. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you aren't too mad at us at who we picked. I think we picked good picks. So,
yes.
We didn't go too outrageous or anything. So I think we got a good lineup this week.
Yep.
But join us for our race reviews this weekend to see how good we did. We'll either be saying, yeah, I got one right, or
I got one right.
I got one wrong. So hopefully we did good, though.
Hopefully.
But join us next Friday for our fast picks for Dover, and we'll also be reviewing how we did this week. So we'll see you then.